Good morning. You'll raise your right hand, please. You do solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in court on the issue now pending shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I swear to God.
Thank you. Have a seat for me, and once seated, if you would please state and spell your true and correct legal name for the record.
All right, it's Matthew A. Brown, MATTHEWABROWN.
Okay, you may proceed, and for the record, there is no familiar relationship between the court and the witness. Proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Officer Brown, how are you employed?
I'm employed with Cobb County Police, sir.
And how long have you been employed with the Cobb County Police Department?
Since 2004.
Now, in what capacities have you worked for the Cobb County Police Department since 2004?
I worked the road for about 10 years. I was transferred to Special Operations DUI Task Force in 2014. I spent 5.5 years there, and then in 2020, I think January 2020, I went to the STEP unit, which investigates all serious injury and fatal crashes in Cobb County. The STEP unit? STEP.
And if you'll bring the microphone just a little bit closer, thank you.
Okay.
Now, since 2004, have you been post-certified?
Yes, there was a short gap where I left the department for 10 months to complete a degree and came right back.
Now, so since getting that degree, have you been post-certified?
I have, yes, sir.
And then what does it mean to be post-certified?
You've been through the minimum requirements that the state of Georgia has put aside to be trained as an officer.
Now, I want to jump to November the 18th, 2021. Were you on duty that morning?
I was.
In what capacity?
We were actually answering calls for Precinct 1. They had some training as an entire precinct, so we were covering the road for them answering calls.
Now, when you say responding for calls, what does that mean?
Someone calls 911, they'll dispatch us out to it. So we weren't doing our step duties. We were answering calls for service.
Now, at some point, were you dispatched to 5059 Verbena Drive in Akbar?
Yes, sir.
Is that in Cobb County?
It is.
What were you being dispatched to?
Kind of a welfare check, missing persons, possible missing persons. I think it was also, there was some forced entry, so possible burglary, so it was kind of a serious call.
Now, I'm going to show you what's already been admitted into evidence. Exhibit 6. What kind of document is this?
That is the CAD report from 911.
Now, what is a CAD report?
It records the first time the 911 call was put in, and then everything from that point on, address, time, who was dispatched, when they arrived, anything we say in the radio to dispatch, they'll add it to the call.
So does it document as soon as that call comes in, the 911 call comes in?
Yes, sir.
In this document, what time was this 911 call created?
Showing 9:34 and 43 seconds.
Is that AM or PM?
AM.
And so for this incident here, is that the time that the first 911 call came in?
Pretty close to it.
And so once this phone call came in, around what time did you arrive?
I think it was close to 9:45, a couple minutes before that, maybe 9:43.
Now, when you arrived to that location, what observations did you have?
There were a couple people already at the residence, family members of Mr. and Mrs. Hicks.
Now, where did you come in contact with them?
I believe as I was getting out of my car, I believe they met me in the road right near their driveway.
Now, did you kind of get a rundown from them of what they had observed?
Yes, sir.
Now, what did you do with that information?
Realized we needed to check the perimeter. They said there was a busted window in the back of the residence, so that's where we went to.
All right. And so did you actually make your way around the house at that point?
We did cut through the side of the yard and right to the back door.
Now, when you got to the back door, what did you observe?
A window to the right of the back door. There were two back doors, one on each side of the house. On the right side of the house, there's a window to the right that was busted out.
Did you notice any glass?
A little bit of glass on the concrete. Most of the glass was inside it was like a sunroom on the floor.
Now, when you were outside of that window, could you really see into the house?
Initially, no, because there was a set of blinds blocking everything. They were pulled down. We moved those. You still couldn't see inside them.
Could you hear anything from the interior of the house?
A dog barking loudly.
Could you hear a child?
Not at first. When we moved the blinds, I could hear a child's voice, a small child's voice.
So once you're in front of this window, what did you do next?
We knew we needed to get inside. We checked the doors, and they were both locked. So I decided to crack out the remaining pointy shards of the window so I could make entry.
And were you able to make an entry?
I did, yes, sir.
So once you were inside the home, kind of walk me through what you observed.
There's glass all over the floor. I looked up and I saw probably like a 2-year-old child peek around a corner. Seemed to be pretty scared. As I walked further into the living room, I saw Mr. and Mrs. Hicks, deceased. I believe Mrs. Hicks was on the couch and Mr. Hicks was on the floor, kind of sitting up. He had a toy on his leg. First thing I wanted to do was go check on the child.
Now, when you said that you wanted to check on the child, kind of walk me through that.
Well, he looked very young. It being about almost 10 o'clock in the morning, I figured he'd been by himself for a while. I wanted to check on him. When I spoke to him, I could tell he was soaking wet and he had blood all over his pajamas. Diaper appeared pretty full. I mean, like he has not been changed since the night before.
So once you came in contact with this child, what did you do next?
When I saw the child, I actually went and forgot to unlock the door for my partners to get in. So I went back and unlocked the door and went and got the child. He was in a front office room, right on a desk, and I think he's holding a set of reading glasses. Checked on him as soon as I found out he was okay. I picked him up and carried him through the front door. I had to unlock the front door and went around and gave him to his relatives.
Now, after giving the child to his relatives, what did you do next?
Went back around to the window and met with Justin's father, and I believe it was Amber's father as well.
And, just generally, what kind of conversation were you having with the fathers?
I believe they suspected that it was going to be bad news, and I had to give them the bad news that Justin and Amber were deceased, but their grandson was okay, and I had turned them over to other relatives before talking to them.
Now, once you kind of had this conversation, what did you do next in your investigation?
At that point, we needed to clear the rest of the house, make sure that if there was a burglar inside, he was not still inside.
And, kind of for the judge, what does it mean to clear a house?
We go room for room. We're checking anywhere that a person could be hiding to make sure there's no one hiding inside.
And did you search the upstairs bedrooms and the store of this home?
Yes, we did.
And for the court, can you describe kind of the state of the upstairs?
Very clean. Everything seemed to be in order. Nothing was displaced. Found items of value, handguns and rifles still in the closet, not touched.
Now, were you equipped with body camera that morning?
I was.
And was it operating that day?
I believe so, yes, sir.
Prior to your testimony, did we meet?
We have, yes.
And were we able to go over your body camera from that evening or that morning?
Yes, sir.
And was that body camera a fair and accurate copy of the recording from your body camera that day?
Yes, sir.
At this time, the state moves to enter what's marked as State's Exhibit 7 into evidence.
Any objection? State 7 is admitted.
May I publish, Judge?
Yes.
And for the record, we are starting this body camera at 17 minutes and 30 seconds.
How are you? Entirely County Cherokee. How are you? This is my son and daughter-in-law's house. Okay. I'm a dad. And this is my son's wife's dad. Amber, who's the daughter, their work called us this morning and she had reported for work. Okay. And the window in the back busted completely out. Can't get them to come to the door. Alright. At this point, we gotta go in.
Yep, well, we'll go check it out. What's your son's name?
Justin.
Justin and Amber? He's a firefighter. Okay. Alright. We'll walk back there. Yep. What kind of dog? Has he been barking yet? Have you heard him barking? Yeah, just stand by with us. We'll get the dog.
Neighbor the other day.
No, I did not. Alright. You got a pit mix, they said?
You go in. They like kitchen lights on. That's the kitchen, dining room, living room.
Okay.
Baby playroom.
Street lights on.
Upstairs.
About a half one. Alright, we'll see, will this lead into the house too?
Yeah, but there's 2 doors, you gotta go through that.
Alright.
Other than that, you have a key mark.
Cobb County Police! Hey Bruno, what's up, buddy? Bruno. Already broken. Come on. They're here, John, baby. They're here, Jacob. Call police! Jacob. Hello? Hey. Hey, keep him out. Hey, baby, how are you? Okay, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, how are you? Okay, come here. Come here. Come here.
About 3 on clear.
Stay right there. Stay right there. I'm gonna stay with this kid real quick.
You think to get out or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure there's. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Hey, where they at? Where's Granddad? Okay, go get Granddad for me.
What's wrong?
Who are you?
I'm his mother. The son lives here.
Okay. I need to speak to your husband.
He's in the back.
Okay, just hang out here for me. Guys. We got Jacob with female up here. No. And they're both in there. No. They're both in there.
What? They okay?
No. They're not. Looks like they're both.
No.
Well, I don't know the.
They're upstairs?
They're downstairs right on the couch.
You got to see? Go back.
We got to hold it for now. Sergeant's on his way.
What's it look like that happened shot? What?
I don't know. I looked at them.
They're both laying on the sofa right there in front of the TV?
They're both gone.
No.
Where was the baby?
He's running around.
Yeah.
And I don't know what time it happened. There was there's a dog picking on the floor. So, yeah, we got.
Ask a favor of you. Just wait out here. Let us finish what we got going on and come back and answer questions, okay? We can't let anybody in the front of the house. We can't let anybody.
I'm retired lieutenant of Cherokee. Protected for years. I know to go through and do nothing.
Can you get y'all way back there? I didn't know we were just on the downstairs wall because it's all that stuff. Y'all clear any of the names over here? I saw you got the kid out now. Yeah, that's it. All of it? We'll check out. I think he said he got the right side too.
I'm gonna hold right. I got this left door. You got that one?
You got to hold on to your way now.
I'm got the bum behind me. All right. Clear. Coming out. We're checking the fall. Completely empty. Yep, clear.
For the record, I'm stopping States Exhibit 7 at 26. Now, officer, prior to your entry to the window in the back, were all the doors locked?
The back two doors were locked, and when we went out the front, that one was locked. I don't know about any other doors.
And really, for your entry to this house, was it that window?
I'm sorry?
For the entry for yourself, was it the window that had already been busted out?
Yes, sir, it is.
Now, I want to talk about the little boy, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
We kind of see you in the video kind of grab him in that media room, but then stick out a hand. Can you go over that action?
I guess I just wanted to be less traumatizing to them and just kind of put out a hand like I would do, with my kids when they were that small.
Let me ask you this way. You described Jacob as being wet.
Yes.
And on his clothing, could you see blood on him?
Yes. Pajamas were wet, and he had blood stains all over on the front of his clothing.
Now, was the dampness to his clothing just on his bottoms, or was it on the tops as well?
It was pretty much everywhere.
Now, I want to show you some photos. Now I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibits 8 and 9. Do you recognize those exhibits?
Yes, sir.
And how do you recognize them?
They're taken from my body camera footage.
The body camera footage we just watched?
Yes, sir.
At this time, the state moves to enter what's marked as State's Exhibit 8 and 9 into evidence.
Any objection? States 8 and 9 are admitted.
May I publish Judge?
Yes.
I'm now showing you what's marked as State's Exhibit 8. Now, where is this screenshot taken?
That's going to be the living room, so the window is going to be kind of behind me to the left, and the front door is straight ahead. Bathroom is on the right, and Jacob's in like a little office area at the front of the house.
Now, into the right of Exhibit 8, kind of right here, is this Jacob standing right here?
It is.
Is this really one of the first times seeing Jacob once in the house?
Yes.
Now I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 9. Who is this that we see here?
That's Jacob.
And what is Jacob holding?
A set of reading glasses or eyeglasses.
Now, it might be hard to see, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Now, we kind of see some smudging on the front of the pajamas here. Is that what you remember to be blood?
Yes.
And at this point, were you worried about getting blood on your hands?
Yes.
And is that why you kind of waited to the last second to pick him up and take him to his family?
Combination of the blood and being wet.
Now, once you gave Jacob back to the family and you cleared the house, did you have any additional involvement really in the case?
Not at this point, no, sir. We stood by for crimes against persons detectives to arrive.
All right. Thank you, officer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Attorney Barry, you may proceed with questions.
Good morning, Officer Brent.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Just a few questions that I need to ask you. Were you the first officer on the scene that appeared with the body cam?
Yes, sir, I was.
And when you walked around to the back of the door, you noticed that the window was broken.
Correct.
Okay, and the shade was down.
Yes.
Were all the other shades down on the windows?
I don't remember. I remember that one. That's about the only one I remember.
Okay. And we saw on the body cam where you took your baton and knocked some more of the glass out.
Yes, sir.
So that you could get through. Was there a good bit of glass still in the window?
I would say majority of it was already broken. It was just some shards around the edges that I broke.
Would it have been difficult for somebody, say, your size, to get in that window with the glass configuration the way it was without breaking out some more of it?
I don't think it would be very difficult in my configuration with the uniform on. I think just regular clothes, you would be able to get in there.
Okay. And if you had a coat on or something like that, would it have been more difficult?
I don't know. It would be difficult in my uniform with the vest, and you're kind of top heavy. It's just kind of awkward.
Okay. Was there any of the glass that you saw that appeared to have any blood on it at all?
I didn't. I wasn't looking for that.
Didn't look for that.
No, sir.
And what you can tell, when you break a window, the glass usually goes into the room.
Yes.
So this would appear as though it was broken from the outside in rather than from the inside out.
Yes, sir.
Fair to say?
That's, yes.
You told us that the dog Bruno, when you first came to the window, was barking pretty loudly. We could hear the dog barking the entire time you were there.
Yes, sir.
And did it appear as though the dog was upset because somebody was in the house that you didn't know?
Initially, yes, sir. As soon as I kind of spoke to the dog, he calmed down.
Okay. And I think you indicated that the front door was locked and the back door was locked, but you're not real sure about all the other doors in the house.
That's correct. I didn't check any other doors. That's just those are the three that I had experience with.
Okay. And we saw that the TV was on.
Yes.
You came in the room. I also noticed going up the stairs was the TV clicker. Do you remember seeing that?
I remember seeing something on the stairs. I don't remember what it was, but there was something on the stairs.
Okay. Do you remember how many stairs up that clicker would have been?
Probably halfway up.
Okay. Did you see any other TV clickers down around the couch area?
No, but I wasn't looking for stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't.
That would have been the detective that.
They did probably did a fine tooth comb of the scene.
Where was the child's bedroom, if you remember?
If I'm not mistaken, it's up the stairs to the right.
Okay. And I didn't see any shell casings in your video. You were not looking for those either.
I didn't see any. My focus was on the kid when I first got in there. I wasn't looking. I didn't look for any shell casings.
When you came to the back door where the window was broken, did you see any item that would have broken the window, like a rock or stick or anything that may have been used to break that window out?
I don't recall anything, no, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any redirect?
No, Judge.
May this witness be excused?
Yes, Judge.
And released from subpoena?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you.